A lot of people want to go to the gym to look like a particular actor, like a body like a particular something. Don't chase that. Right? To be very honest, go chase good goals that help you get better in your golf, in your cricket. Six-pack abs is not going to give you a good sprint time or a good cricketing shot or a good golf swing, or it does not mean anything. People I know who don't have abs sometimes can run faster than people who have abs. I'm talking out of experience. Abs is just like basically it's like there's a layer of fat not there on your body. Try to fix injuries that could be repetitive. Like say a hamstring strain could be repetitive. So you could fix those things by training better. But if you say have a dive and you land bad, you can't do much about it. Reading is, I think, a lot of athletes don't read. That is where they lose out on a lot of critical information that you probably get to aim and shape their mind up. Sometimes you don't win a game in the field, right? Sometimes you win the game even before you enter the field. Books will help you.
3, 2, 1, action.
Okay, I would say jump to like making stick to goal.
Hi, I'm Manan. I do sports, my dog. And on a normal day, I enjoy solving maths problems and history. The other day, I met Huzefa Talib, heard him speak about coaching athletes. I really wanted to know how that works. So here he is, on the first episode of Mike and Magic with me. Today we're kicking things off with someone seriously awesome, Huzefa Talib, aka Coach Mogambo. If you're into fitness or just leveling up in life, you're going to want to stick around. Coach Huzefa is not your average trainer. He's the co-founder of The Outfit, one of Bengaluru's coolest gyms, where strength, movement and mindset come together like a power-packed trio. He's been a strength and conditioning coach of a franchise Bangalore women's cricket team too. So whether you're a gym rat, a total beginner, or just curious about what it means to move with purpose, get ready for some serious inspo. Let's go. Please welcome Coach Mogambo, the one and only Huzefa Talib. Hi Huzefa, welcome to our show. Great to have you here.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for having me here.
So let's start. I've always wondered what a fitness coach does. What does your typical day look like?
Oh, man, that's a very tough question. But we just wake up in the morning, we go to the gym, we meet people who want to get fit, basically, perform better. And it's a pretty long day, like as much as a lot of us think that, or even for you and your friends and your people who grow up, that fitness trainer's job is to just go to the gym and work out. We just don't do that. It's very holistic, right? We impact lives. We talk to people about how they can get fitter, better, healthier, right? The word is wellness, right? We interact with people who are going through something physically or mentally. Not a lot on the mental side, but somewhat little bit on the mental side, but a lot to do on the physical side. And we train them, and it's a lot of conversation, pushing, nudging, making them better. But it's a long day. We start at, say, wild hours at, let's say, 5 a.m. Sometimes we finish at like 8, 9 p.m. because majority of the work happens and more of the people are free during these hours of the day. Midday, we are just like working out on ourselves. We're eating food. We go home. I usually go home and take a nap and spend some time at home, read, right? Quality is also on finding time to do your passion projects. Go play some sport. And yeah, life on trainer is pretty much the same. It's repetitive, very monotonous, same, but that's with every work. But we get an opportunity to explore, do much more beyond what some other profession could give you.
So before a game, I'm always a bit tensed. If I don't play well, if I lose, how do you help the women's team to do the best on the match day?
You're tensed is, the reason why you're tensed is, to be very honest, is because you're looking at the result, right? Stop looking at the result. The minute you stop looking at the result, saying that win or lose, when it starts playing in your head, you take away the fun of playing the sport. So you're tensed. Oh, today if I don't perform well, we won't win. Today if I don't perform well, I might not get picked. So you've already jumped into the outcome, the output of the game. Whenever you get a chance now, change that mindset for sure. Like start looking at, okay, what did my coach tell me to do? Look at the ball, hit the ball, play a particular technique, focus on the process. You could play really well today and not play well at all tomorrow. And that is a sport. That's the beauty of the sport, right? The greatest of the athletes have not played good throughout. But what they've done the best, if you read about Kobe, read about Virat, Sachin, they've done the process really well. Like Usain Bolt, even the greatest of the greatest, Federer, Djokovic, Nadal. Like if you talk about any sportsman like Ronaldo, Messi, anywhere where you see these guys show up 3 hours or 2 hours before their actual training time. They do their basics really well, regardless of where they are. So for you also, what I would want you to do is build a protocol, regardless of where you are, playing good or playing bad. Follow that protocol every day. Just put that high lock on that process and go play a game. And also know that always look back and be happy for the fact that you're getting to play. Right? Never remove the element of the fact that you're a child right now. You're a kid, not a child. You're a kid. You're on the side where you start playing. Why? Because you love the game.
Yes.
Never remove that. Why do you want to put pressure on yourself, saying that I need to win, I need to lose? Why are you tense?
Because like when I don't play well, I just face a lot of criticism.
That is outside. That is not you. Right? That's shut the entire world out that is not involved in your lives. Right? Criticism is great. Learn to, how do you react to a criticism? Either you take it and let it affect you, not take it and not let it affect you. Right? So build these things. The one really important thing that you can do to yourself is build a very strong process for yourself. Right? Regardless of people say, oh, you're the number one athlete of the world. Oh, you do not know to play at all. Between the two, your process should not change. With success and with failure. Go to bed when you have to. Eat your food that you have to. Practice hard when you have to. Do your recovery. And always just enjoy playing. You know what? There will be a day, not saying it has to be sooner or later, you will not be playing. So always show up every day and just go enjoy that sport that you've got a chance. Not there are 1.5 billion people who want to play in the 11 of the cricket. Do everybody get a chance? No. You could. You have started the journey. So build a process till you don't play for your country and you don't keep playing again and again. Even when you get a chance to play for your country, process should not change. The weaker the process, criticism will affect you. Stronger the process, criticism is just a 20-letter statement made by somebody irrelevant in your life. That becomes relevant because you feel that you're not doing enough. But when you do enough and which has got you both, then that's that.
So the scariest part of the game is getting injured. What do you do to avoid it with the women's team?
Injury is not in your control. Like you can again do the right things. You can train well, but you still can get injured. It is very sometimes you just fall and you're trying to save a boundary. You can fall and land bad. You're not predicting that you're going to be doing something like that. Try to fix injuries that could be repetitive. Like say a hamstring strain could be repetitive. So you could fix those things by training better. But if you say have a dive and you land bad, you can't do much about it, right? So trauma injuries, you can't do anything about. You cannot fix that in the gym. But the injuries that could be repetitive through your process of training, like I said, build that process, your process does not mean you read a book. It could be also reading a book, but warm up, cool down, those exercises that help you train those muscles that you're weak in. So list it down, write it down. First 1 month you will have to read it and see it. But so process is just not about the sport. It's also about, okay, what kind of books do I want to read is a process. Read the right kind of books. What kind of people I want to interact with. Also, interacting with the right kind of people is the most important thing that you could do as an athlete. Sometimes you feel that certain type of people will elevate your mindset. And that's what you need. And you need to find, it does not have to be your parents. It does not have to be your friends. It could be just any person. So be open to these conversations. One random person you could meet and they would tell you certain things that could just elevate your performance to the next level. So the process is also being open to feedback, not open to criticism. Criticism and feedback is two different things. right? So you need to differentiate who's criticizing me and who's giving me a feedback, right? Feedback could be that, oh, you're not running fast enough. What would you do if I tell you that you're not running fast enough, bro?
If you're telling me I can't run fast enough, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
No one's told me that.
Yeah, so that's a feedback. When I tell you that you're not running fast enough, what do? Go to your physical trainer who is training you with fitness and tell him, sir, one of the person who I feel can feel has an authority over his field of subject has told me that I don't run fast enough. Can we work on that aspect? So that's basically taking somebody's feedback and doing something with it. Criticism is basically my tone would be different. Hey, you can't run fast, so you're not deserving to be playing. That is criticism, not feedback. So understand the tone, understand how you need to respond. Both you have to respond. One is by going and doing something about it. One is letting it go.
So most of us don't know that the women's team exists. Do you think that the women's team will ever become as famous as the men's team?
It should. Why wouldn't it? Like few years, like just say when 2008, when IPL became a thing, not everybody were watching IPL, right? It picked up through the course of time. And if you see the last 3 years with franchise cricket and women's cricket going up, the number of tournaments internationally, like women cricket is playing, it's grown. Even the stadiums are packed. Like the franchise cricket is growing. Like you've gone and touched cities where people didn't know a certain woman player, but now everybody knows. Like it is growing. Sport will always grow. Just also know that sport is just matter of time when you start connecting yourself or your children's future or somebody's thing, and you'll connect. Sport is that. Like some could connect with not everybody has to grow. Like not if you just talk about women cricket, then it has come a little slow. But if you actually look at women as sports, Mary Kom, Sindhu, Saina Nehwal, so many women representatives have already grown in this field. Cricket is big. You know Mithali Raj.
Shafali Verma.
Yes, then Smriti Mandana. Like that, there are so many cricketers that have already grown and it's growing. It's just a matter of time where people will be also watching men's and women's cricket equally.
So losing is the worst. I feel very bad after losing a game. So how do you overcome that with the women's team?
By winning next day. How? It's nothing like it's just, I wouldn't say by women's team as I would remove that bit from it because it's general. Nobody likes losing. Nobody likes to lose.
Cool.
But what do you do from it is the most important thing. Like you've understood that you did a certain something right, certain something wrong. And there are two teams playing. One is always going to get better of the other person. Regardless, you cannot win always, right? There will be somebody who will do something better that day. It's also that day. You've lost on one particular day. You've not lost overall. So you lose. Now you understand, go back to sleep, not think about it, wake up in the morning, go back to your process.
So are there any specific exercises for bowlers? Because I'm a batsman and my brother's a leg spinner.
There are, so basically it's nothing to do with bowling or batting, right? It's about it's about you and your brother. You could have your strengths, you could have your weaknesses. Your brother could have his strengths and his weaknesses. What you need to do is understand and accept and embrace those weaknesses, get better at those. Keep your strength as your shield to protect you from falling or failing in your team, in your terminology, and use them and keep growing them. But as a leg spinner or as a batsman, you still have to be a superior athlete physically, mentally, right? Like leg spinning is like your leg spin bowling is a skill.
Yeah.
Batting is a skill. Your body is going to help you get better at batting and bowling if you develop it physically or mentally.
I'm 14 and I want to go to the gym, but my mother said it's risky. And according to you, what's the right age?
I can't say change mother, so I will say help your mom change this thinking. So it's 14, 12, 13. Gym is not a bad place to go to. Not everybody at every age goes there to do everything that everybody is doing, right? Like at 14, you could do things what a 14-year-old needs to do, right? So get a trainer who understands that. It's not about the gym. It's about the person you also train under or train with and the reason to go and train, all right? Find that. If you say, I want to go to the gym and have big biceps, then your mother's right. But if you say, I want to get fitter and play harder and improve my jumps or improve my speed times or have strong core or have better game, then go to the gym. Because it will give you access to resistance training. It will give you access to plyometrics. It will give you access to working out with like-minded people. Like your friends told about, you didn't mention, like your friends told that, losing is bad, right? In the gym, you will not have that conversation because everybody is winning in the gym. I have never seen anybody lose in the gym. We don't talk that language. You win for the day. It's always, or some days you lose for the day and that's okay. Sun will rise again the next day. Again, you will go to the gym. Again, you will go play and again another chance, right? So go to the gym. Nothing risky. Risky is only if you act stupid in the gym, which even adults do. To be very honest, adults do it more, right? But for you, it's a great place to learn. So go to the gym for sure. But yeah, get a great person not a great person, like a great ideology on why you want to go to the gym. Fix that. That's a part of your process. A lot of people want to go to the gym to look like a particular actor or have like a body like a particular something. Don't chase that, right? To be very honest, go chase good goals that help you get better in your golf, in your cricket, right? So once you do that, then gym, home, anywhere, it's all safe, right? So when your mom asks you, why do you want to go to the gym? What will you say?
That I want to have muscles or packs.
Oh, exactly why your mom said don't go to the gym. Yeah, so this is why she's scared. Because six-pack abs is not going to give you a good sprint time or a good cricketing shot or a good golf swing. Or it does not mean anything.
But it'll give you power.
No, it will not. Six-pack is just like a muscle, right? Like not every... So have you seen bodybuilders?
I've seen...
Bodybuilders, they have six-pack.
Yeah.
All the bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Do you think they can play good cricket? All the bodybuilders. Because they have six. Now they can hit all the balls out of the park.
Not really, because they've not practiced. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, but does it guarantee, six-pack guarantee a good shot? Have you seen a few of your Indian cricketers I won't name, do they have six-pack?
Yes.
Not all. The few who have hit them out of the park.
Yeah.
They're the greatest of the greatest.
Yes.
He has six-pack. Who have it? Virat, only Virat. Who, other 11, other 10? See, it takes you so long.
Yeah, Travis Head, everything.
But he's not all, I'm talking about Indian team, buddy. In the 11, in the current Indian team, how many people have six-pack abs?
Except for Virat Kohli.
Nobody has. But they're still playing.
Yes.
They're still hitting.
Yeah.
So they're powerful. Six-pack basically is not going to... the reason why I want to talk to you in depth and ask you these questions is because I want you to touch this place and change your mindset so that you can influence your friends also. Don't chase six-pack. Chase core strength, stability, running fast. Who runs the fastest in your friend circle? How many times a week do you race with all your friends?
I raced once.
Once. Try to race every week. I'll tell you this thing. Every week organize a race with your friends. Okay, warm up properly and race. See how many times you won that race. And call all the fast boys. Don't call the slower ones to just win. Call the fast. Win. And you know what? That will change your narrative on how training works. And six-pack and all is irrelevant it is a great way to like impress girls in your age. I'm sure you want to do that. Great, get it. For not performance reasons, not for the sport reasons. That is for your Instagram and for your social media and your friend circle, and everybody wants it. Great, go for it. But it should not be your main primary. It should be a secondary goal. Primary goal is race. I'm telling you, take this, call all your 10 fast running friends of your class, race. Do best of 3 every week. Make it a routine.
If you're like skinny, does it matter? Does it mean that you run faster?
Not necessary. Skinny is what? What do you mean by skinny? You use this word skinny. What do you mean by skinny?
Like a thin person.
Thin is what? Define thin.
Someone who is underweight.
Define underweight.
Someone whose weight is...
Who
like
told you that somebody has to be a particular weight?
My fitness coach.
Ask him what is an apt weight for any individual. As per your coach, I will be overweight. Me. I am. If my BMI standard for me, my BMI is always on 25, 26, which is overweight as per the standard. Why? Because people don't understand the value of bone, the bone density. You could be extremely heavy on bones. You could be muscular, right? And there's a little bit of water element, right? So underweight, overweight conversations are not for you to fall into right now. You need to eat better. Are you eating better?
Yes.
Clean food?
Yes.
Well, you won one battle. Do you sleep on time?
Yes.
What time do you sleep?
I sleep by 9:30.
9:30 before and watching TV and going to sleep?
No, that's only on school days I sleep by 9:30. On holidays I sleep by 10:30.
Okay, but do you get good sleep? You wake up fresh?
Yes.
So you won second battle. Are you going and playing every day and loving what you do?
I play sports 4 times a week. Twice a week cricket, twice a week golf.
But you love it?
Yes, sir.
So you won the third battle also. Has your weight ever been an obstacle in your sport?
No, never.
Yeah. So you won the fourth battle. So don't ever get into or with your friends also, don't get into a conversation about overweight, underweight. All right? At this age that you are in, it's your time to do everything possible. Lift weights, run fast, eat better, sleep, study, play multiple sports. By the way, good that you're playing two sports because it builds your mental capacity. Your neuro is developed if you play two sports. So it's not about dividing your attention. It's about learning more. Biomechanics are very good with two different sports being played. So you're winning everything. So underweight, overweight is a concept people try to sell to tell you that this is the reason why you're not performing, or this is the reason why you could be performing, right? Eat well, eat enough, right? That's the most important thing at this point of time in your life, is that do not chase ab goals. Too young to do this. Abs will for sure come, and it will, if you at some point in time when you're 20, 21, 22, if you hire a trainer like me, I can get you abs in 100 days. It's a promise. That easy. But I can't make you run the fastest when you run with your friends, right? And the best of 3 when you're running. I can't guarantee that in 100 days you will be running faster than that. It could take you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6, 7, 8,
10 years.
12, 14, 15. So what are you going to chase now? Six-pack or beating everybody that you see as far as your eyesight goes in running the fastest and being the fittest?
The second option.
So abs are irrelevant. People I know who don't have abs sometimes can run faster than people who have abs. I'm talking out of experience. Abs is just like, basically, it's like there's a layer of fat not there on your body.
If I'm skinny, does it mean that what I eat doesn't matter what I eat?
How did you arrive at the word skinny? Who told you you're not skinny? Yeah, you're not skinny, right? So these words play in your head, right? So the reason why I have to stop you also and do this is because if I continue telling you that you're skinny and you need to do this, then it'll play in your head that, okay, I need to do this. Are you able to play your sport well?
Yes, very well.
Very well. Are you tired next day?
No.
No? So which means you're eating well. You're not skinny. Have you improved in your sport?
Yes, sir.
So then you're not skinny. Have you been going to the gym?
No, I don't use it very regularly.
Start using regularly.
Okay.
Yeah, start using regularly. The day you feel tired and lethargy, sleep well, eat well. The day where you feel that you can push harder, push harder. Do not let body type decide if your power is bad or your sport that you play is going to get impacted. It's there. And when we need to address it, we'll address it. Nutrition is not about eating a lot of food or just eating only rice. Nutrition is sitting and getting a proper thorough, like are you eating fruits? Are your vitamins in place? Are you waking up tired next day or are you not waking up tired? So these are the things that you need to start talking about, right? So with your friends, with your coach also, ask questions. Ask him, why do you feel or think that, sir, I am skinny? Politely, right? Don't have to get don't fight. Ask.
Yeah.
Have you asked this question to your coach?
Yes.
Sir, how do you think I'm skinny?
Yes.
What did he answer to that?
He said that I don't eat well.
How did he arrive that? But you just told me you eat well. So how did he decide that you don't eat well?
He made a hypothesis.
So write down everything that you eat. Take it to him and tell, sir, this is what I eat. Now help me. How much more can I eat better? See, productive conversation.
Yes.
He had an hypothesis and you made an assumption. So you both are at not an agreed term, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We understand. That's a feedback. right? So that's not criticism, that's a feedback. So you need to give him a feedback by giving him a list of things that you eat and tell him, sir, how do I improve?
Okay.
Right? So who's winning here?
I'm winning you.
He's also winning. He's also winning, of course, because now he's given you a better diet. He's also learned something. Both are winning. Always talk to somebody with both winning, right? Like how we are having this conversation, have this conversation with a coach, right? Tell him, sir, this is what I eat, this is what I do. Now tell me what more can I change?
So I recently started playing golf and I read that you also. Do you think that cricketers mess up with their golf swing?
It's a very, very good point to actually bring in. Yes, I do agree. Golf swing will mess up with batting mechanics, for sure.
And vice versa.
And I haven't seen cricketers play golf and mess it up. So I have very less exposure and experience on that. So I will not comment on it. But yes, golf swing, if you think that, okay, you keep hitting golf balls and you'll become a better batsman, no. Golf is a stationary ball. Cricket is not a stationary ball. Golf ball does not move, swing. It's just not one swing. There are multiple. It does build your core, but only on a particular scene. But it will play with your patterns, right? Because if your golf swing overpowers your cricketing skill, you will fall back on a golf swing to hit that ball. And that is why a lot of damage can happen. And it is already happening. But yeah, if you play recreationally like once a week just to enjoy playing golf, great. But if you overpower the golf swings above to a point where your muscle memory becomes a golf swing, you will start playing cricket as golf swing. Muscle memory is what basically, like, say, you keep playing cover drive, and then one day when the ball pitches, even without you thinking, you'll play cover drive. That muscle memory. So if golf swing overpowers your muscle memory to play cricket, then it's a tough situation to be in. So baseball mechanics are good because of the hip rotation.
And what are your thoughts on goats? They're everywhere.
On who?
Goats.
GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who is your goat?
My greatest of all time is always and forever will be Usain Bolt, because I love track and field. That's my main. So it'll always be that. The repeating to win 3 Olympics, injuries after injuries, the mindset, the body language. Never seen him be on the negative side of anything. Like as a human, beautiful human, always spoke good. If you see his training facility, didn't have the best of the training facilities, did the best. So it's nothing. So when you aspire to be somebody like him, or when I did, it wasn't about, oh, do I have fancy equipments? Oh, do I have fancy coach? Oh, no. Do I have AC or sleeve? Or do I come from a background where things will be easy? No. But he's beaten all Americans, Brits, Australians, where technology and tech and training equipment and methods and the way they recover was far superior. So what did Usain Bolt show as an athlete for me, and why I say he's a GOAT? Because adversity. Yeah, he didn't have anything working for him. Even his body type was not an athlete's body type, right? It was not like a track and field. But he decided, his coach or his people were telling him that do a 400, 800 meters. But he just asked for one chance from his coach, saying that I want to run 100 and 200. Give me one chance. So he backed what he wanted really bad with hard work, with like being at it and doing whatever it takes to win and the mindset.
So before we wrap up, what's one piece of advice that you would give the young athletes becoming pro?
Becoming pro, I think read books, read a lot. Read books that are not also a part of the sport, or also not a part of your growing careers. Read about different chapters. Reading is, I think, a lot of athletes don't read. That is where they lose out on a lot of critical information that you probably get to tame and shape their mind up, right? Read. Biographies are there. There are beautiful fiction books on non-fiction that can help them grow as an individual. Sometimes you don't win a game in the field, right? Sometimes you win the game even before you enter the field. Books will help you. So don't stop reading. Read. Right? Because anyways you're going to play, anyways you're going to train, anyways you're going to eat better, anyways you're going to sleep. That advice is there with everybody. But I think a lot of athletes don't get this enough. Read. Thank you so much for having me over.